are maybe a couple of the key things he gets out of playing against that caliber of defense, that kind of experience moving forward?
What he learned from it?
Yeah.
Well, that's a fast defense. And, as Tom just said, they always put you basically in one-on-one situations. And you always evaluate a quarterback, no matter if it's recruiting, the NFL evaluating college guys, but you evaluate them based upon man coverage and ball location. And I really thought, with the exception of, the one interception there, his ball location was really good in that game. And so I think he learned that. I think he learned some things too. He handled the pocket pretty well overall. They were blitzing and bringing a lot of guys, which we knew they were going to. That's their style of play. And at times he handled the pocket, really well. And so I think he took a lot of things out of that game that, will continue to help his development.
You were able to get a mulligan on 1st and goal at the 1. Is there anything you would change?
Nope. No, not at all. I know this. There's nobody harder on play calling than I am on myself. And then, Tom looked at it as well and said, the play calls were there. And we got to do a better job of executing those. And they were base calls, basically. And when I talk about execution, I'm talking about really we've got to coach those plays better. And so we went back at it last night and worked on the fundamentals of those plays and et cetera. And we'll be better at those plays. But no, I looked at every one of them, and I felt good with those calls.
Outside of just getting somebody open on that 4th down play in particular, what was kind of the thought process between cutting the field in half when it's already progressed?
Well, play calling is, everybody's always after the play's over. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? And what if we would have dropped back and taken a sack? Everybody would have said, why didn't you sprint out? And so, we tried to, Peyton's a guy that can throw on the run. He's demonstrated that in practice, and he's done it in games. So we were, trying to get semi-open with motion there. And I'm not going to get into the officiating. That's not my role. And but the play just didn't develop like we wanted it to.
What impressed you the most about Luke Timian and kind of the dependability that you provided Peyton on?
Yeah, I tell you what, Luke is a great competitor. He's a great kid. Just really does a great job of getting open, and then once he gets open, he's got great quickness. I mean, you saw that down near the goal line, in the red zone area where he made a guy miss, and he did it on 3rd down, and so I mean, Luke's just a guy that makes plays, and I'm glad he's on our team.
What was different with Kaiser and Mack from one week to the next? Did they just take him away?
No. Well, they try to take everybody away with man coverage. So, he didn't have a lot of balls thrown at him as much. And sometimes, when you're calling a play, it all depends on what hash you're on because we don't flip receivers. We keep those guys on the same side, basically. So, he just didn't have as many attempts as, say, like Semi did.
When you look at Michigan State's defense, what challenges do they?
Well, another blitzing team. And it seems like, that's the key word every week now, but a blitzing team. They like to really load the box up. As Tom said to you earlier, they like to force you to throw the football over running the football. And Coach D'Antonio has done a great job there, and he's a defensive guy, and he's kept his style of defense there. And even though they've changed coordinators a few years ago, it's still the same style of defense. So, it's a defense that, again, wants to force you to throw the ball.
So he had 4 catches, maybe not as active as he has been in the past. Do you need to kind of try to emphasize getting the ball to him next week, or will it just come back?
Well, he had, we threw the ball to him quite a bit, either, it was not one that he could get his hands on, or it was one that they did a good job of. So, wasn't that we weren't trying to get the ball to him. It's just in certain situations we couldn't. Pardon me? Tom, who? Oh, Ian Thomas. I didn't know if you were talking about his first name being Thomas, and I was wondering who you were talking about. But he got injured in this previous game, and so it'll be just a day-to-day situation here where we see where he's at this week.